Hey there, it's Fight here with a review of Profit Builder, and I can already tell you it's not for me. And I'm even doing the review because you may like it, but it's a perfect illustration of how you absolutely need to test your landing page builder, your email marketing provider, whatever it is you're doing, in order to find out if it fits your style or doesn't fit your style. And Profit Builder sadly does not fit my own personal style. I just can't wrap my head around it. There are many beautiful things about it. The results look absolutely stunning. However, my head just doesn't work that way. So I'll give you a quick example of why that is. So for example, they have got a ton of pages, samples here. And what they did in the run-up to this launch is they went out and reached out to a lot of high-profile marketers and said, what's your best converting landing page? And got the permission to model those. So that's absolutely perfect. You know, I talked to Anik Sengal and said, can we use your page? And he said, yeah, this is the one that converts best for me. So in that sense, absolutely beautiful, and I'd love to have those pages, and I will look at them and model them, but not in Profit Builder, at least not for me. So if we go in here, and this is kind of a demo site there set up for JVs, let's add a new page. And the new page, this by the way is my new internet. It is fantastic. I no longer live in stick ISP land. So no more sticks. And then what you need to do is basically you give it a name and you save a draft, and then it activates Profit Builder. Alrighty. So now I can fire up Profit Builder and say, I want to edit this. Perfect. So far I'm good with this. I mean, it's not quite as visual as, for example, Convertry, my current favorite, but it's good enough, and that's a limitation of WordPress. So the big advantage here is if you want to keep everything within WordPress, of course, that's what you've got. You've got something that is integrated 100% into WordPress. So now I want to go and load a template, and this is where I'm starting to go, oh, it's just not for me, right? Load template. Are you seriously? I can't see them. It's like, you've got to be shitting me, right? How do I know? It's like, I can't be arsed to go through like 100 and something templates. I mean, they're all beautiful, but I'm kind of a visual guy, and this is where it goes to personality type. I need to see this kind of stuff. Okay, full page opt-in. What does it look like? Seriously, I need to load this thing to figure it out. Okay, let's go and load this thing. Yes, I want to load this, whatever. And here it is. Okay, now I can go and edit this thing. This may not work so well. What's going on here? For some reason it's reloading. It may not work so well in this small recording window I'm doing here. I may have to increase that in the future to full screen. So for some reason it's reloading at the moment. I don't know what's going on. What you're hearing in the background is my wife going nuts. We're having an ant invasion in the house. It's springtime and ants are going nuts, so she's chasing them with the Hoover. Right, here we go. So this is now the page, and fine, let's say I want to edit this here. So click on here, and oh, what you're seeing here is something gone wrong. I don't know if this is on their site, and it may well be. This is a beta version, not a beta version. This is like a review version. They're still making lots of edits. Normally you have a lot of symbols here, and for some reason they're not showing here. Could be that, or it could be Chrome just going nuts on my screen. So don't hold that against anyone. It worked beautifully yesterday. So let's just click on edit. So this is the first thing where I'm going, oh, it's not for me. I'd like to be able to click in here and edit things, but here you have to go click on there, then go over here, and then you've got the HTML over here, and then I'll need to go in here and say this is my wife hoovering ants in the background. Alright, cool. And then one page funnel. Okay, let's make them silly ants. That automates everything. Okay, fair enough. And now this is all updated, all very well. Okay, I can close this thing. And that is the main complaint I have. Is just like every time I click on something, I have to kind of move things around here, and I can't drag and drop things where I want them to be straight away. So for example, if I wanted this thing to be a little bit higher, I can't just go like move a little bit higher. It's kind of set to this location. And if I want to now change it around a little bit, I'd have to insert something here to move this down a bit. So as a result, this is just not my personal cup of tea. The code in the background is a lot better. I mean, you know, if we go and I need to go and save this, save it, thank you very much, and you can preview. I mean, it's beautifully done. There's a lot of great stuff in here, so you can now preview it on a laptop view, so this is a smaller thing, and a tablet view, and then a mobile phone view. Okay, in that sense, it is beautiful. There is a lot of great stuff in there. It's just for me personally, I'm too visual. I need to be able to just type in here and go blah 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 ants, silly fire ants, or move things up or down a little bit. So if I now close this, yeah, I saved it, should be all good. And now I should be able to look at this page. Let's have a look. Oh no, I didn't save it, sorry. I need to save it first in Profit Builder and then WordPress, I believe, if I remember correctly. We'll find out in a second. Come on, Profit Builder. Come on, this can't be my internet. Oh, it is. It's already saved. Okay. So here you go. This is my wife hoovering out in the background. Close. So there you go. You know, the output is beautiful, although I didn't do much with it. You know, there's a logo at the top, links. There's a logo here. There's you know, some text over there. Click watch this. Obviously, there isn't anything connected. The output is great. The code underneath it is much nicer than before. Before it was a horrible mess, but now when you look at the source code of the page, it's actually nice and look very efficient. The templates I've seen are great. They're based on you know, top marketers sharing their top landing pages. The only thing that just doesn't work for me is the actual builder itself. I'll give you one other example. And of course, you know, it does require a little bit of getting used to. But the one thing I would have thought is if we now use a template like the one I've just shown you, this one here, you know, watch the free video. No, that's actually a bad example. I wanted to have a sign-up form, and I just couldn't figure it out. It's like, you know, how do I connect a sign-up form to something that is sign-up-y type thing? So now I should be able to just add a new row. Alright, let's add a new row. This one here. Okay, it's probably up here, whatever, who cares. And in this new row, I want to add, you know, now you can adjust all of this, but I just want to add a, you know, piece of code to have a sign-up form. Well, okay, where is this? This whole thing, you know, this is, I think that to summarize it, the centerpiece of this here is the settings bit on the side, and on Convertry it's the other way around. On Convertry, this is kind of almost sitting on the side, and only when you really need it, you need to go in here. Whereas here, you start with this. You know, you kind of start with all of this. This seems to be the centerpiece, and then you go over here. Even if you want to go and edit this code, come on, here, edit, then the settings, and you know, you're back here in the settings thing. I think that is the best way of putting it. So the focus is very, very different, and you need to decide for yourself what suits your style better. The one where, you know, of course you have full control. This is pure HTML, so you go in here and, you know, you fiddle with your HTML to your heart's content. For me, it's more like I want to shift things around and then be done with it. Alrighty, cheers, bye.